Hey guys, it's Courtney here from flynnknit. Today I'm going to show you a couple of different techniques using twisted stitches in your knitting. And the first technique I'll show you is the left twist, and then I will go on and show you the right twist. I'm just working on a little hat here, so I'm going to use this as my fabric to show you. So for the left twist, we're going to be working with those first two stitches on our left needle, okay? So these two. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to use our right needle and go into that second stitch through the back loop. So we're going to go in like that, okay? And we're going to leave this first stitch on our needle. So sometimes I just put my finger on there so it's not going to slip off, okay? And then we're going to use our yarn, wrap it around as if to knit, okay? But we're keeping that first stitch on our needle. So I just kind of hold those two. So now we've got that back loop knitted and we still have our two stitches here. Okay, now we're going to take our needle, and you can kind of pull it to get a little slack so that loop is not too tight. Now we're going to take our needle and we're going to go through both of those stitches through the back. So we're coming through the back on both of those, okay? And then we're going to wrap our yarn around to knit, and we're going to pull both of those stitches off our needle. And when you're done doing that, you can see that stitch has kind of been twisted to the left. Okay, so I'll do it one more time just to show you. I'll knit a couple in between here. Okay, so those first two stitches there go in through the back loop on that second stitch. Hold that first stitch so it doesn't slip off, or whatever works for you. Knit just that one stitch on the back, give it a little slack, and then we're going to take our needle, sometimes it's a little tricky, and we're going through the back loop on both of those, okay? And then wrap it around and knit it, come through and let both come off. And there you have your left twist, okay? And I know there are a couple of different techniques for doing this, and this is just one way to do it. So that's your left twist right there. And next I'm gonna show you the right twist. Okay, so now I'll show you guys the right twist. And just like the left twist, the right twist will be worked over two stitches as well. Also on your left needle. So you're gonna work these two stitches, but this time, to make the right twist, you're gonna go through from the front both stitches, okay? So it's like knitting two together. But I keep my finger on these because I don't want them to come off my left needle like you normally would if you were just knitting two together. So you're gonna wrap it around, you're gonna knit those two together, but you're not letting them slip off your needle, okay? And then I kind of pull this one again to give myself a little slack here. And then you kind of can wiggle your finger in there and separate those two stitches that are still on your needle. And then you're going to take your right needle and insert it through that first stitch on your left needle. And you're going to knit just that first stitch. And then you're going to let both of these stitches slip off your needle, okay? And if you look at it, when you're done, the stitch starts twisting toward the right. Okay, I'll do it one more time. And again, I'll knit a couple stitches in between here. And again, there's a couple different ways to do this, and this is just one of those ways, okay? So we're working with those two stitches. Knit those two together, but don't let them come off. Okay, pull it for a little extra wiggle room there. And then kind of separate, and you're gonna go like you're knitting just that first stitch. And then, oops, I let it kind of come off, but see what I'm doing? You let both of these come off. Okay, and then it goes toward the right. So that is the right twist. And I'll bring an example here of one of the hats that I've been working on. And you can see on the bottom here, these are some left twists, and then up here more is those right twists. So after you create a series of them, that's what it is going to look like. So just to give you a visual on that. All right, well, I hope this helps, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Follow me on Instagram at flynnknit to see what I'm working on next.